Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2017 Porsche Cayenne Turbo with 60,813 miles. Overall, it's in really good shape. The front does have some rock chips, pretty consistently scattered across the front. None of them individually are severe, but as a whole, they are somewhat noticeable. They don't stand out too bad. When you view the front end from a certain angle, or if you get really close to the front end, the rock chips do become presentable. Looking at the front driver's side fender, that is in fantastic shape. As you can tell just from me recording the video, looking at the fender, it looks like glass. I mean, it looks fantastic. Front driver's side wheel, a little bit of rash there around the edge. Overall, looks pretty great. Driver's side mirror, some rock chips, a few scratches. Nothing serious, but it's not perfect either. Front driver's side door, small chip there. Excuse me. Otherwise looks good. Does have keyless entry. Rear driver's side door, looks great. Driver's side rear quarter panel, also in fantastic shape. Looking at the rear driver's side wheel, this one does have a little bit of rash around the edge as well. Nothing serious. The rash is not very visible, it's very minor, and the spokes look great. No chips or scuffing, anything like that, just around the edge. Moving around to the back, the top of the back bumper, just before the hatch, does have slightly noticeable scuffing and scratches. Very, very typical in SUVs from sliding cargo in and out. Just have very nice polished black exhaust tips. Quad exit, 2 on each side. So the scratching and swirling in the paint on the back bumper is pretty consistent throughout. It's not severe, but it is pretty typical wear, I'd say, for a 60,000 mile vehicle that's about 5 years old. The back hatch looks phenomenal. No issues with the hatch itself, but the bumper does have some wear on it. Looking at the passenger side rear quarter panel, we have a little bit of scratching just above the taillight. Otherwise looks good. Rear passenger wheel. A few issues in the spokes themselves, but there's no rash or any structural damage. Just a few flaws on the spokes. Rear passenger door. Looks good. Front passenger door does have just a couple marks. There's a few rock chips towards the bottom, and then some very light scratching towards the top. It's difficult to see, but it is there. Passenger mirror has some rock chips and a few other blemishes. Doesn't look terrible, but does have some slight wear. The front passenger fender, again, does have rock chips. Overall, not bad. And the front passenger wheel, it looks like it has the coating is failing on it, the clear coat possibly. It's kind of hard to really say what these blemishes are, but it does have some imperfections in the finish on the wheels. I will go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the car. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from us sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis and helps to separate the larger, more obvious flaws from the smaller, less significant ones, helping to give you a better, well-rounded perspective of the overall condition of the vehicle. This Cayenne does have a number of small imperfections, but they are just that, small imperfections. As a whole, just looking at the entire vehicle, it looks really, really nice, but when you get up close, it does have some wear on the exterior. but it's not anything significant enough to detract from the enjoyment of ownership, in my opinion. Here on the interior, we do have very nice black leather, heated and cooled power adjustable memory seats, one-touch windows, power hatch, power folding blind spot, auto-dimming heated side mirrors, Bose premium audio, very nice Porsche carpeted floor mats, the adjustments for the driver and passenger seat, lots of different adjustments there, perforated black leather for the seats. It does have keyless start, which isn't technically push button start, but does function the same. It does have sport chrono. No issues, no warnings with the gauge cluster. And as you can see, the odometer is at 60,813 miles. We do have dual zone automatic climate control, heated and cooled seats, all kinds of different driving options as far as differential control, suspension dampening, adjustable ride height, sport and sport plus, auto start stop toggle, traction control, and the sport exhaust option to open up the exhaust valves. This thing sounds incredible. We do have Bluetooth and navigation, analog clock, auto dimming rear view mirror. We do have a panoramic sunroof. Passenger side does have memory seats as well. Front passenger seat is in fantastic condition, no wear at all. The back seats also look fantastic. No wear, no issues. They're in great shape. Cup holders and 12-volt plug-in up front. Paddle shifters as well for the PDK transmission. The dash is in exceptional condition as well. No wear, no sun fading or anything. And it does have Alcantara headliners going from the A and B pillar up. We do have rear heated seats as well as rear climate control as well. Very spacious in the back. Very nice carpeted floor mats. And here's our naturally aspirated 4.8 liter V8, which makes a very healthy amount of torque, very enjoyable to drive. The engine's really quiet, sounds very healthy. It drives and shifts incredibly smooth. It's a really, really pleasant driving experience. It can keep the RPMs low, shift early, or it can rev